Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another magical moon message. This is the peace dealer, and the sun is looking sexy as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. I woke up feeling dope as hell, courtesy of the moon in Cancer. I'm in El Paso, Texas, which is just fucking beautiful. There's Juarez right there. Alright, this is my mother's neighborhood. We chilling and we relaxing. And we living good. Other than that, congratulations. Not all of us are soldiers in this war. Some of us handle communications. Some of us are clerics. Some of us are here to bring an encouraging hand, which may be seen as not much, but you take away these vital points in any war, you lost. That's a fact. So, you know, one thing in common with all of us is we all got hands. But other than that, yeah, welcome to the full moon that will literally make you question why you ever doubted yourself in the first place. Why you ever considered unsolicited opinions from people who are aggravated by your own unique expression of originality as even being a thing when it was really just lower than you from the get-go. This is some feel-good energy, I'm not even gonna lie. It's amazing, people who say, I'm not gonna lie, I would never lie, I usually lie, but the peace deal is telling the truth. Other than that though, as the sun beats on me and I download these light codes, several reflections. Listen very, very, very carefully to who you are talking to, because a transit like this is meant to flesh out your character. The moon is in Cancer, a cardinal sign of character, the soul of your character. The sun is in Capricorn, the integrity of your character. Chiron and Mars is in Aries. All these Mars, I got Mars in Aries. If you have Mars in Aries, we active right now. A lot of people are looking at us like, why are they so wild? Why are they on fire? Nigga, we active right now. That's literally it. Like, you don't want to mess with us right now. We on fire. But other than that, it's a sign of character, the originality and rawness of your character. This is a character defining full moon cycle. What are full moon cycles? You plant seeds on new moons, they grow, coming up to the first quarter square, and then you adjust how much you water and nurture them before the full moon where they harvest. It is time to use your superpowers. And because the moon is in Cancer, you will be feeling your superpowers. As Cancer represents the subtle psychic realm, if we think about atomic physics, emotions is just energy in motion. And now that we've activated and sparked this Aries energy, it's getting ready to actually move in Cancer, and you will feel the depth and incredible nature of your power. If you seen it, you seen it. NLE Chopper ain't the only one out here. Other than that, okay? This is the last airbender in this bitch, though. Other than that, though, you really also want to respect and honor the way you do things. A lot of you are understanding this is the revolution of the individual. And a lot of things that used to be mandated socially and collectively don't fly, because it's not about that. There's no social energy. It's about you. Okay? I'm well aware, you know, many people may feel like I could present myself in a better way. I think for some reason they think I don't know. I mean, I'm well aware if I wore business suits and ties, shaved my beard, lined up my hair, and looked sexy for y'all every day, my views would go way up. If I presented myself more professionally, I'd reach a wider audience, and I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I'm just here to express the messages. If you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't. I even make it a point to curse for this reason. Think Prince Hakeem in Coming to America. Someone can put up appearances and wear a business tie and suit and lie to you and you people will eat it up because it's what looks right. And then someone else will not look the part but tell you the truth, and you won't pay attention because they don't look the part. And so if trolls exploit that just to teach you a lesson, it's just what we do. You have to pay attention to energy like this because Neptune is still in Pisces and things aren't as they seem. So there's what you see on the surface, and then there's the soul inhabiting the body of what is telling you what they're saying, and you must listen, because it doesn't matter how good someone says something. If the frequency of what they're saying isn't really on point, you need to listen. You need to listen. Don't let materialist reduction and logic step you into a trap, because you're not acknowledging the wisdom of your soul. Other than that, the moon in Cancer is a gaslighting moon sign. So prepare to be gaslighted, especially when it comes to feeling and using your superpowers. But this is actually a good thing because you get to rise up to such influences. It's not going to be as bad as it was election day, Jesus Christ. But it will revisit some of those themes, and water sign energy is reflective and you're able to sense more vibrational warfare. This is going to be a full moon that integrates, because we had the new moon in Sagittarius. This is an ascension cycle coming into the completion. We're reaping this. And so you're going to really now complete and further the turning point of your attitude towards such projections, physically and or vibrationally. And you have to remember, it's a psychological thing. A lot of y'all have won the battle before it starts. For anyone to actually feel the need to even project their insecurities at you, it means that they're giving away their power to you. And this is something that you really, really, really need to internalize and accept, because it'll give you peace of mind in a room full of people who are influenced by dark forces and are too blind to acknowledge it because their own integrity isn't active. Anyone with integrity and strength will approach you like an adult, not a child. They won't throw tantrums. They won't hit you with the silent treatment. Let's just be real. Right. Anything short of that, you're going to have some type of passive aggressive, I think I'm cooler than you, no more than you, get angry because you're expressing yourself even though what I express has nothing to do with you. Stuff like this doesn't happen on accident. And if someone's going to be a TB or an SK, spiritual Karen, look it up in the dictionary, this has nothing to do with you. You don't have to let other people's problems be your problems. So just remember, before you react to someone who says something hurtful to you, just remember that at some point, this TB listened to what you said. And if you don't know what TB means, it's not terabyte, it's total bitch. They listened to you, got their emotions stirred up, and instead of approaching you like an adult to actually have a heart-to-heart and understand, they made whatever reason to project that negativity to you, which means they're giving away their power to you. Anyone who's strong doesn't let the actions of others disrupt their inner peace. Am I lying? Am I lying? Let's go. Thank you. There's no reason why. So a lot of people say, oh, I'm getting psychically attacked, I'm getting vibrationally attacked. You need to think of it psychologically, because most of the times it's not that bad, and you just need to put on the armor of God, homie, and you'll be straight. So moving forward, we're getting ready for the greatest revolution of all time. Swear to God, the moon's gonna go into Leo, and you want to think of the Cancer as fuel. Leo's going to activate and strengthen what's activated and sustain it. And then Virgo, moon in Virgo, is going to have you perfect what you learn to do. Moon in Gemini is teaching you how, or taught you how to use your powers. You're feeling it in Cancer. You're going to perfect it in Virgo. You're going to gain social context. The third quarter square in Libra is, now I'm using my superpowers. What does it mean when I use it socially with other people? That's going to lead to the new moon in Capricorn, blip, blip, blip. Especially if you're born 1990 and you have Saturn in Cap, you're one of the most powerful people on earth. If you're born after 95, y'all have supernatural abilities that are literally going to have y'all create the new world. If you have Saturn in Aries and beyond, Pluto and Sag and beyond, you should not even be concerned with this world, because y'all about to create new after Pluto Scorpio destroys this bitch. So and I really mean that. So other than that, shout out to Pluto Virgo, shout out to Pluto Libra, shout out to Pluto Leo. You paved the way for us to destroy this completely. Thank you, you know, and only keep the wisdom so that Pluto Sag can create the new. It's literally happening. But other than that, you're going to feel into your abilities. And it's not as simple as just feeling your superpowers. The moon in Cancer wants you to release an erroneous understanding of yourself that was based off of projections from other people who don't even fucking know you. You are entertaining unsolicited advice and ideas from people who don't know you. Just because someone has lived with you for years doesn't mean they know you. Everything they know about you is from the outside looking in. Allow this full moon to release all these unconscious and irrelevant projections on you. Even if you're the bad guy and what you're doing is wrong, it has nothing to do with you. You have to take responsibility for what you do, not anybody else. So their opinions don't matter. Unless they want to approach you like an adult and have a heart-to-heart, that's different. If they want to be childish, let them know the hard way that you're using your superpowers and they can get it. Now, here's going to be the most difficult part for some of y'all who are stuck on this love and light. We can't get on these lower vibes. This is why this is so difficult. Chiron in Aries is bringing out an inner savage in you, not to be unruly, but to redefine your masculinity, whether you're a man or a woman. Some of you will let people disrespect you and not do anything about it, when you need to be a warrior and smack them in the face, physically or vibrationally. It's not about if it's right or wrong. It's about if it's authentic. Take responsibility for what you do, but it's going to get like that. And so Cancer is nurturing. It's going to square Aries. Some of you are going to feel, that's me and I don't want to be raw and rugged. Are you a warrior or not? Because the forces you're dealing with don't have that discretion that you do. And you can turn the other cheek if you want to, or you can really just, you know, allow individuals, energies and frequencies to disrespect your sacred space. And we're not going to allow that. Okay? A lot of this is subatomic. And so I'm not going to say do A, B, and C and you're going to understand how to use your abilities. You feeling the depths of who you are inside is going to release any seals and reveal this. Once again, a lot of you in the 90s, you don't have to awaken anything. You have to release the mental blocks and limitations that have, you know, suppressed your natural abilities. You're already perfect. Everyone is, but you're already great. So just keep that in mind regardless of what generation you're in. Get prepared for more hatred and love, but definitely more negativity, because a lot of people are hurting. And so these hurting people are just rabid, wanting to express it to anybody. You must clap back. This is not in Libra. This is not in Virgo. We don't need to be compassionate. Clap back. Put energies in their place. Aries is militant. You need to bring the fire. Mars is in Aries. Use Mars in Aries. It's your friend. It's square Saturn. Saturn will kill you if you cross it. And this is the energy you need. Trust me, within reason, okay? It's going to get real. And I'm using extreme examples, so this is to be this crazy or violent. Other than that, though, the moon in Leo is going to transform your understanding of the context of these abilities. These supernatural abilities are superpowers. You've seen the synchronicities. If you haven't, don't even trip. This is going to come from within you, Cancer moon, and you have to direct it in action filled with integrity. Okay? I know a lot of you are sneak watching me and you don't want to talk to me because you're worried about, oh, what will this person think if I mess with the peace dealer? What will that person think if I mess with the peace dealer? You have to honestly be honest with yourself. Do you live your life for those other people? Some of you do. You have an external locus of control. Or do you live your life for you? It's all about balance, baby. And before you get too preoccupied about what others think about you and me, we should actually define what you and me are first. And that starts with you. Other than that, keep it real, keep it true. You are going to feel what your superpowers are. And that comes into feeling who you are deep inside. And until next time.